Hey viewers, hey subscribers, and welcome back to my channel, Aquarian Empress Tarot. For those of you who are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, okay? Hit that like button if you just come in to share the love, or subscribe if you are new to the channel and you're wanting to get a free personal reading, okay? Well, tonight, I'm not here to do readings. Let me go ahead and get that out into the universe. Okay. Hey Maria. Hey Alyssa. Hey Sarah. Hey Happily. Hey. I'm good. Hey Kapil. Yes, we are doing girls chat tonight. We do this every Saturday night. Yes, it is what it is. Woo woo. So tonight we're talking about healthy relationships. Sarah. You know we do. You know we do. Oh no. Too much. The karmic is doing too much. Wow. Oh my goodness. The karmics, y'all. The karmics. I can't. Right. Who would do that? Like, I mean, not to be graphic, but y'all know I'm an Aquarius, so it is what it is. But the next time you with somebody and they look at your ass and they see some other guy's name on it, they're going to be like, what's that? Who is this? Are y'all still together? Like, don't. She made that choice. Don't feel bad for her, because she consciously made a decision to go get a tattoo. To get a tattoo of his name on her ass, of all places. So I mean, that's just stupid. That's just pure stupidity right there. So I have no sympathy. It's kind of like ghosters. I have no sympathy for stupidity. So, But yes, girls chat. So he probably didn't know. In his defense, okay? In his defense, he probably didn't know. I am good, Alyssa. Thank you for asking. How are you? She said, you know men are nasty. They think nasty. I mean, who came up with the thong song? Come on now. Right. Nah. First of all, I'm a tattoo virgin. I don't have any tattoos at all. So I have no tattoos anywhere. And a lot of people think that is weird. A lot of people think that's so weird, but I'm not, like, first of all, I'm not pain tolerant. So getting a piercing was enough. Right. Yeah, it is. I mean, if he contributed to that idea, that says a lot about him. But men are sexual, though. Men are sexual. So they think about stuff in a very physical, sexual type of way. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even if we were married, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, even if I was married to someone, I might be a little bit more prone to tattoo, like something like that, like their birth date or their name or something. But y'all are just, what? Like, y'all, they weren't even a thing. Like, they weren't even like a girlfriend, boyfriend type of situation. They were a situation. So, I mean, going and tattooing his name on you, like, that's extra. That's real extra. But nah, I'm gonna have to pass. First of all, I don't do pain well. It's very extra. It's very extra. Like, Oh, okay. Okay, so they were a thing for 2 years. Wow. Well, obviously it didn't work out because, they're not together now, but now she's got his name on her ass. So, I mean, what's done is done, you know what I'm saying? So, there's really not a whole lot you can do about it at this point. It's just, you know. When you think about karmics and you think about, he probably was. He probably was. People are into some weird shit. They are. They just straight up, people are into some weird shit. Like, what is that on the wall, People just, you never know. But, let's get it. Let's get it. Healthy relationships. So, in this topic, I wanted to talk about, like, one, what is a healthy relationship versus an unhealthy relationship? And two, how do you identify signs of a toxic relationship? Like, the red flags, so that you can cut it off before it goes too far. Let's see. Because, in tarot land, you hear so much about twin flames and soulmates and divine partners and, this stuff, all this stuff, right? Karmics and all this stuff. Anybody can be a karmic, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. I could be totally wrong, but I'm just going to say how I feel because this is my channel and I can do that. Anybody can be a karmic. They can, because we all have negative traits. We do. We're just going to keep it 100. We all have negative traits, right? We all have a shadow side. We all have things that we can improve upon. We all have faults and weaknesses. Truth be told, at the end of the day. So anybody can be karmic to someone else. Now, here's the clincher, okay? Once you know, if you know yourself enough, which means you love yourself enough, to really know yourself, you spent time alone, ding, 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 alone, long enough to learn about you before you get involved with somebody else. Oh, sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I thought that was a eBay seller trying to get some more Oracle decks, trying to get some more Romance Angels, y'all. But like I was saying, you taking the time alone to be single long enough. My personal opinion, like if you've been through a really rough relationship, before you jump into another one, which can end up being a rebound connection, you should be single for at least a year before you jump into a whole nother connection, because you need that time, that stretch of time, to really step back and see, one, yourself for who you really are and what it is that you truly want and desire so you can manifest it. But two, the past connection, what went wrong there and what do you need to learn from that so you can grow and move forward. Hey, Ricky. So you can grow and move forward, because if you just jump from person to person, you're picking up energies. We are. Hey, Casey. Yep, we're talking about healthy relationships, healthy connections, distinguishing the difference between a healthy connection and an unhealthy connection, identifying the red flags so that you can see when something is not healthy and cutting it off, or when something is not healthy, redirecting the unhealthy aspects of that connection to move forward. Because some people, you have the extremes of both cases, where some people like, oh, he didn't call me back this morning, so I'm done. It's over. I've cut him off. He's out of my life. You know what I mean? And he's really a good guy, but he had a lot of stuff going on, and he just failed to communicate that he had a lot of stuff going on, and he failed to contact you, call you back, or text or whatever. So sometimes we can almost sabotage our own happiness, right? Our own 10 of cups, just because we still hang on to residual, like, toxic patterns. We still hang on to it. So we carry that into the next person. into the relationship with the next person. And that's really not fair. It's not fair to carry something toxic from another connection into a new connection, because now the new person has to put up with their shit. And I experienced this, y'all. I literally had a guy tell me that before, because I was putting so much into the connection and he wasn't reciprocating. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I straight up asked him that. I was like, what is wrong with you? What is the problem? Because I know that I'm a good person and I know what I bring to the table. And he's like, you want me to be 100 with you? I said, yes, I do. Tell me, because I want to know. And he's like, well, I'm still healing from the other person that I was dealing with, because she just put me through so much. And I said, so why would you get involved with someone else when you haven't fully recovered from somebody else? It's not fair to me, and I don't have to deal with it. I don't. So at that point, I had to make a decision whether or not to cut that connection off or to continue with the foolery, which in my case, I continued with the foolery for another good 3 or 4 months until I realized, the light went off, had an awakening, I had an epiphany. Okay, tower moment here. That this person was not healed. He was not healed. He was not ready for a connection. So as much as he liked me and we vibed really well, he wasn't ready for an actual committed relationship. He was not. Exactly what Casey said, y'all. Do not bring past relationship issues into a new relationship, because that's what gets stuff started, okay? That causes problems. Well, my last person cheated on me and I was always having to check his phone and figure out where he was at and call his mama's house and all this other stuff. Like, it's unnecessary. It's just, it creates drama and stress. Unnecessary. Unnecessary. And it's not fair. Like, don't treat me bad because someone else treated you that way. Don't do it. I'm not going to do it to you. First sign of an unhealthy connection is when somebody is still bringing, and if you pay close attention, right? Because people tell them themselves, if you let them talk, people tell them themselves, they'll continue to bring up the past person. They'll keep bringing up, and when I was with so-and-so, or so-and-so used to say this, or so-and-so used to do that, they'll keep bringing it up. See, Maria, and that's not fair to you. That's not fair to you at all. So 1, Casey's point. Point number 1, don't carry past issues to a new relationship, because guess what? The past is already done. We've already been there. We've already done that, right? This is new. So if this is new, we're going to treat you new, okay? You make a mistake? Cool. We can handle this. We got this. Honey, okay? I'm just wondering why it's been 24 hours and I haven't heard from you. 48 hours and I haven't heard from you. 36 hours, haven't heard from you. Hey, Bray. Just saying, right? That's what grown-ups do. Grown-ups have discussions, not arguments. Just saying. I don't have a list, honey. We're just doing the girls' chat. So, point number 1, don't carry past issues into a new relationship. So, point number 2. Right, take the lesson, learn the lesson. Like you said, Casey, learn the lesson. Learn from it, grow from it, right? Healthy relationship. We have discussions, not arguments. Discussions. We sit down like mature adults and we say, here's a situation. Honey, you're not bringing enough income in for me to stay home with 3 children and not work. Your income alone, right, is not enough to provide for you, me, and the 3 children. Rent, car note, insurance, bring food into the house, put clothes on the children's back, all that stuff, food in their mouths, all this stuff, right? So I think we need to have a discussion about me going back to work. This is a discussion. This is not a yelling match. This is not a time for you to call me out of my name. This is not a time for you to slam the door and storm out of the house. This is a discussion. We are adults. If we can't have a discussion, then why are we in a connection? Why are we in a relationship? That's just an example, right? Or, right, be informed, not paranoid. So learn from the past, right? Learn from the past, but don't hold your past against someone else, a new person, basically. Fact, exactly, Casey. Fact-based discussions. Here's the situation. Every other night, let's say Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night, you come home at 3 a.m. where your work hours are from 9 to 5. Can you please explain that to me? Well, I don't know why you're accusing me of something. This is not an accusation, sweetheart. These are facts. I'm speaking what I've noticed. This is a pattern of behavior that I'm trying to address so that I can gain some clarity, right? And so that you can provide me with security if your actions are legitimate. If you have a legitimate reason for being outside of our home at 3 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights, right? It's a discussion. It's not an argument. We're not arguing. First of all, if you're over the age of 21, there's no reason for me to be hollering, screaming, and cursing at you. You are a full-grown man or woman, right? You should be able to use your noggin and be able to clearly communicate how you're feeling, what you're thinking, what your needs are, and what your expectations are so that we can move forward in this relationship if you want this relationship. It's a healthy relationship. So unhealthy would be the opposite. Hey, no name. I got a phone call and I couldn't switch over is what happened. I got a phone call and I couldn't switch over, so I ended up cutting off the live is what happened. So from now on, lives will be happening on the iPad because, yeah, right, Casey. If we want the relationship, we are going to have a discussion, right? We're not going to have a yelling match, cursing match, screaming match. I got a phone call, no name. I got a phone call and then boom, my live session dropped. So I did hop back on, but yeah. So unfortunately, that's what happened. What Nikki said. So, discuss, not argue. Not argue. Right? Anybody else have any examples of what a healthy relationship looks like? A healthy relationship. Joint decisions. Joint decisions. Casey, you're so wise. You really are. Joint decisions. No name, elaborate. When you say respect, elaborate for us, please. So we, give us an example. Joint discussions. Trust is like the backbone of any strong connection. You have to trust the other person. Trust is like a major, yeah. Have your own time. That's so important. That's so important. Y'all, like, it's critical. It's critical. Well, my fellow air signs, Casey, if I have any Libras in the building, well, hell, Scorpios know too. Sometimes you just need that time to retreat. You need to retreat. Even from your partner, it's okay to retreat. If you're like this all the time, you can't breathe, okay? You don't have a moment of being able to just enjoy yourself, clear your mind, clear your headspace, and be able to come back recharged, to be able to deal with your person's energy, because sometimes it takes a lot. Sometimes you don't want to deal with people. You don't want to talk to them. You don't want to look at them. I get an email. Can you do a personal reading? Absolutely. But tonight I'm taking a nap. I'm taking a nap. Turning my phone off. Putting Rico in his cage. And I'm taking a nap. Okay? For a couple hours. I'm going to be asleep for a couple hours. I'm not looking at my phone. I'm not looking at my iPad. I'm not answering the door. I'm not responding to texts. I'm taking a nap. Or I'm just laying there. I'm just laying there in quiet. Or I'm laying in the bathtub quietly. Because I just need quiet. Casey, I knew that was coming out your mouth. Right? True, no name. True. Respect is definitely a big part of a healthy connection. And I'm glad you bring that up. Finding a common ground, being tactful, right? Being honest, very important. Like Casey said, trust. And with trust, there's honesty, because if you know that if I tell you I'm at Popeyes at 7:30, you know that I'm there. You don't have to track my location. You know that I'm there. You may have seen the Popeyes bag in the car as evidence, residuals of the chicken sandwich. You know that you can trust what I'm saying. Like, I wasn't down the street at so-and-so's house. But because I'm honest, right, you can see that. Like, I have nothing to hide because I'm very open. I'm very open, so I have nothing to hide. And on top of that, like you said, being tactful. Let's say that there's something funny. You have a funny feeling about something, right? How do you go about approaching that situation? True. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me clarify this. Wow. That happens sometimes, no name, and that's when you know it's that connection, there's some toxicity there. If somebody else is making you feel pressured, it's a no, sis. It's a no. You should never make me feel pressured to do anything that I'm not ready to do. Just like men don't like being pressured, women shouldn't have to feel pressured. I shouldn't have to feel pressured to have sex with you before I'm ready to have sex with you, if I even want you to touch me. Just like you wouldn't want to feel pressured to get married, and you're like, whoa, we just met, blah, 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 and I'm talking about a future with kids and marriage and all this stuff and moving in. Men don't like to feel pressured either, so it goes both ways. Hey, Jay Smith. I was trying to find you. So that I could send you my address. What is your email? So I can send you the mailing address. I'm gonna write it down. Oh, I know, no name. I know you're very sweet. I know you're very honest. I know that. But sometimes women, especially when You know, especially when women are younger, like anywhere between like 18 and 25, like sometimes women are gullible and some men are very persuasive, and they make you feel obligated to cater to their needs. um like they'll emotionally manipulate you. Well, I don't know how I'm going to be able to text you, baby, because my phone is off and I don't get paid until next week. So, you know, that's why I asked you if I could borrow $60, because my phone's going to be shut off and I don't have the money right now. But you have a whole job and you've been working at this job for 6 months. Something doesn't add up. So where are your checks going? Right? It's not my responsibility to maintain your phone bill. It's not my responsibility. It'd be different if we were married or if we were in a whole connection and sharing rent and those types of responsibilities, but we don't. So no, I'm not sending you $60 to keep your phone on, if that's what it's really for. Who's to say that I send you $60 and you use it for something totally different and still can't contact me? It's happened. It has happened. Casey, this is why I love you. Oh, she said, right? You better go over to your grandmother's house, go over to your auntie's house, and ask them to use the phone, because I'm not gonna do it. But it's the emotional manipulation, the mind games that a lot of men play to make you feel some type of way. We see you, Sarah. We see you. Wait, what it? Right, Braylon. Absolutely not. And that's, that is I think that's a struggle for a lot of women. They literally feel like they have to be in a connection or a relationship to feel validated. Honey, you are valuable just being you. You have life, you have something to offer. Right. Right. I mean, some of us, air signs, we can keep up the mental, you got games, we got bigger ones, you know? I mean, it's just like, oh, so you want to be petty today. Gotcha. You don't text me back for 48 hours and then say WYD. I'm not going to call you. I'm not going to see you. I'm not even going to acknowledge your name for a week and see how that goes. What? You got games. Players get played. Eventually, you're gonna run out of game. So you're gonna have to fess up. You're gonna have to man up eventually. Don't come to my house talking about what's wrong? I haven't heard from you. Blah blah blah. I've been trying to blow up your phone. Blah blah blah. Really? Aren't you I haven't heard from you in some days. So I don't even know why you're here. Like, Jason. Or a text. Hey, this is Jason. Jason who? Jason who? Who? We went out last week one night. Yeah, but I haven't heard from you since. So, I mean, dinner was cool though. I appreciate that. Thanks. Thanks for the dinner. It was nice. We had a good time. Bang. Well, you know what? I'm sorry I haven't been calling because, I just got so much stuff going on right now. So I haven't hit you up in a little minute. Right. Right. Always, Braylon, always. I was joking about that the other night in tarot because usually for some reason, whenever I'm doing love readings, we have the Page of Cups comes always follows the Eight of Cups. Like the Eight of Cups, somebody's walking away, and then the Page of Cups, somebody wants to come back and, baby, come back, come here. I want to tell you how much I love you. Come here, I need you in my life. Come here, I don't want to let you go. And I'm like, bruh, you had a chance though. I mean, you had a whole chance and you messed up. You messed up. So, you know. But I mean, yeah, respect, trust, communication, those are aspects of a healthy connection. We're having discussions, not arguments. Soon as you start screaming vulgarities at me, and if you dare call me out of my name, if you ever in your life call me a bitch, it's a wrap. Yeah, they always come back. It's a wrap. Because first of all, it's like you said, no name, it's a lack of respect. Second of all, if I don't do it to you, why are you doing it to me? Third of all, I don't have to deal with it, and I'm not going to deal with it. Well, when I say the communication, I mean the mutual respect. The mutual respect, because you do have to have communication. You do have to, well, that's the thing, no name. They have to be willing to receive the information that's being presented and actually take action on that information, as well as you have to be clear about what your expectations are, what your deal breakers are, what you will and will not settle for. That's why I say communication. Also, you have to have open and honest communication. Both parties have to be honest for things to work out. Because if somebody's lying or somebody's hiding something, okay, people's hair can get snatched. I'm just saying. Because if I find out that you're down at the bar with Becky with the good hair, or you were supposed to be here watching the children while I was at work, we got a whole problem, bruh. We got a whole problem. This is how fights break out. This is how people's windows get busted in, tires get slashed, emotions flare because you're hiding stuff. You see what I'm saying? So there has to be honest, open communication on both ends of the spectrum. You were supposed to be here at 5:30. Don't show up at 8. Don't show up at 8 because the door is locked. It's locked. Don't show up at 8. Right? You were supposed to meet me at the restaurant down the street on 5th Avenue at 7:45. Where are you at? Where are you at? Oh, well, I had to stop by Mom's because she asked me to pick some. Okay, so you could have texted and said, I'm going to be running a little late. Communication. I'm going to be running a little late, but I'm on my way. I had to stop and pick up something for Mom. Right? Simple. There's open relationships. Can somebody explain, because I guess I'm green. What is an open relationship? What is that? Men still cheat and lie because that's what they want to do, no name. At the core of that person, those men who do that, they don't want anything serious. Yep. They didn't want to be serious from the get up. Like, they just didn't. So if they're, well, let's just be open and let's see where things go. No, let's not. Let's just see where things go. What does that mean? Let's just feel each other out. What does that mean? What do you mean by that? We're talking, right? We're going out, so we're dating. This is a data period. Oh, okay. Okay, got it. Open relationship. I'm not sharing. Here you go. I'm not sharing. I'm not gonna do that. That sounds like a cesspool for, you're fine, Pure Go. That sounds like a cesspool for STDs. Sorry. Sorry. Open, nah. If she's open to your wand, she can have you. I wouldn't claim it. No name, if I were you, I wouldn't even claim anyone. Wouldn't even claim them. Let them put in some work. Let them put in the work. If you want to claim a relationship, then you're gonna have to prove to me that this is a relationship. Prove to me that this is a relationship. Not a situationship. A relationship. Prove it. Prove to me that you're consistent. Prove to me that you're consistent, that you're reliable, that you're honest, that you're loving and kind and respectful. Prove it. Prove it. Casey. Oh goodness. Yeah, I mean, yeah. You'll find the right one. You'll find the right one. Give it time. The right one will come along that's willing to be patient with you. The right one will come along that's willing to be patient with you. Not every guy is gonna, I'm just straight up, not everybody's gonna celibate. They're not. So that's a drawback that you have to deal with when you make that decision. When you choose to be celibate, just keep in mind that everybody else is not always on that way. So your pickings are slim because we're talking about the male species. Right. But here's the thing. Men are chasers, okay? They like the chase. Right? They like the chase. Some of them like the chase. They feel like you're a challenge. When you put that up front anyway, because I wouldn't even tell people. I wouldn't even tell people up front. That's just me personally, but to each their own. But they like the chase. Men like the chase. They do. They like to feel like you're a challenge. And so to them, that's a challenge because they're going to try to get you to open up. Braylon, ask whatever you want to ask because I promise you I'm going to tell you exactly what I know. Right. Some are too lazy, Casey. But a lot of them like the challenge, which is why they give up after so many months because it's like, I mean, there's too many girls out there giving it up, just freely giving it up. So why am I chasing her? That's the mind of the male species for you. Just saying. Now, mind you, those are very low vibrational energy type of men, but they'd rather get an easy kick. Well, love, I mean, if you feel free to ask it, go for it. Because the way I was raised, my mom's an LPN, okay? So there's really nothing that's too gross to discuss. Not in my family. So, okay? Just saying. And I'm probably going to have to rate this video 18 plus because, well, sometimes I say stuff. Right. Love these questions. Hey, Christina, how are you? It is. Welcome to the chat. I would say yes, Braylon. I would say yes because you're not being penetrated, but that's me. I would say yes because you're not being penetrated, but that's me. Anybody else would answer this question? It's an open it's a live chat. So, what's technically considered celibate? Well, thank you, Christina. Appreciate the love and support. Definitely appreciate the love and support. Casey, Braylon. Braylon, you have to drop that question again, boo. Oh. Hey, Leon. Hi, Julia. Welcome to my channel. Have you been here before? That's good, Christina. I'm proud of you for that. I'm proud of you for that because some people, they rely too much on tarot. They really do. It's almost like some people allow it to dictate their lives. And really, really, you have to make, you have to make the decision at the end of the day. Well, thank you for hopping into the live, Julie. It's so glad to have you here. Okay, please forgive my bluntness. Yes, please, Braylon. You can make a list after the chat. We're talking about healthy relationships. We're talking about identifying healthy relationships versus unhealthy relationships. Right. Thank you, No Name. Thank you. If I cannot stress to people anything more than anything, is to trust in the Most High. Okay? Divine, God Almighty, your Savior, however you identify. However you identify. But trust in the universe. Trust in the powers above us. The holy ones. Let me clarify, okay? The holy ones, okay? The ones from the white light. That's beautiful, Christina. I'm so happy for you. That's beautiful. And I tell people this all the time, like, absolutely not, Christina. No. Mm-mm. in this energy. After the chat, I'll pick up to do some readings. Honestly, to me, No Name, tarot is no different than the Bible. The Bible itself is a tool for divination. It is. It's from the divine, is it not? So when a preacher, pastor, priest, rabbi, scribe gets up to a pulpit, or they go into a temple and they start speaking from a Bible, the Quran, whatever you want to call it, whatever it's called. Please forgive me if I'm mispronouncing it. When this person starts to read, I'm good, Yellow. How are you? Thanks for watching as well. Please like if you're hopping in. Please like. The more views, the better. So, when a preacher, pastor, priest gets up to start giving their sermon or whatever the case may be, they're using the Bible, right? the Bible, right? This card could have Psalms 91 written on it, right? Verses 1 through 9. This card could have it, right? If I'm looking at this card, if I'm looking at this card, and this card has, let's just say it has Psalms 91 on it, right? I'm reading it, which I have my Bible in my closet, in my room. Actually, no, it's on my bedside table, because I do read my Bible. I grew up very religious. But I honestly, yes, a lot of things in tarot were based on, which they were based on Christianity, a lot of it. Yes. A lot of it was because the people that made it were Christians. The people who initially set up the tarot system, they were Christian. So, honestly, I feel that tarot and the Bible kind of go hand in hand. When you think about the major arcana, you think about the judgment, right? The moon, certain aspects of it. The Empress reminds me of Eve in the Garden of Eden. Like, there's certain things of the tarot, the High Priestess, and she has the 2 scrolls on the side of the High Priestess that relate biblically. They relate, right? But simply put, the Bible is an interpretation. Just like a tarot reader interprets the message, right? They interpret the message that's on the card, right? Because if I have a blank card and I write Genesis 1, okay? And, God said, let there be light. So now I'm reading this message, and I'm going to read this message, and I'm going to tell you my interpretation of the Bible. The Bible is merely a translation. It's a translation of someone's interpretation, right? So I don't see the difference. I don't see the difference. Now, just like with anything, because like I said, I grew up very biblically, and it's okay if people, and that's, you shouldn't, because you have a spiritual background, No Name. You trust in the Most High, you trust in the divine, and at the end of the day that you have no control over the outcome of your life. It's however the Most High wants it to go. Tarot is a tool for insight, like the Bible is a tool for insight. You have the book of Revelation. Hi, Jessica. Welcome back. If you're new, welcome for the first time. Please like and subscribe. Tarot is a tool for insight and guidance, like the Bible is a tool for inspiration, encouragement, guidance, right? No, they go hand in hand. They go hand in hand. So one is more like strictly religious. Like with the Bible, it's more strictly religious than the tarot, because anyone can use it. But here's the thing, anyone can use any tool that was originally made for the benefit or the higher good of mankind and use it for perversion, for evil, for negativity, whatever the case may be, right? People constantly argue their points of view, such as, I was raised not celebrating holidays because biblically the religion I was in was very strict, very, very close to Jehovah's Witness. They don't celebrate Christmas or none of that. So, because biblically in Jeremiah 10, okay, Christina, it says, not to follow the way of the heathen, because it's a pagan origin. Christmas is a pagan origin, and it comes from the pagans. So, where was I going with this point? To cutting down a tree and decorating it with silver and gold. This is all a pagan origin, right? But a tree, an evergreen tree itself, that's where I was going with this. The tree itself, an evergreen tree, is that evil? No. God created the evergreen tree. He made the evergreen tree, right? The tree in and of itself is from the divine. It's from the Most High. But someone from the occult pagan institution takes it and says, we're going to have a ritual from it, and we're going to sacrifice children, and we're going to do all this stuff, right? So you take something that's totally fine, totally natural in its natural place, and add something to it. Add something to it. So then you pervert what its intended thing. The evergreen tree was there to give us oxygen, to benefit mankind, to benefit the animals, the land, right? But then you have a person come and take it and add something pagan to this particular thing, right? Just like Halloween. There's nothing pagan about pumpkins or harvest or squash or, you know, that type of thing. But when you're worshiping the devil, right, you're setting aside a day to contact spirits. This is exactly why I will not consult spirits that have crossed over, because Halloween is symbolic of the time where the spirits of the dead walk the earth. Do I want to be contacted by a dead spirit? No. KC, yes, it is, because it's a pagan tradition. The evergreen tree was meant to be outdoors, not inside the house with lights on it. Here we go. So, you know, and I usually don't go into detail of all this stuff, but it was how I was raised. It was the information that I was presented with. And so I've learned a lot. Yes. Halloween specifically was a day of Satan. It was a day designed to worship Satan. It's a Black Sabbath. It is a day of sacrificing, which is why if you are not cognizant of where your children are, your children can be snatched and sacrificed. Yeah, so I mean, you know. But I mean, that's all of that to say tarot and the Bible separate? No. That's where we were going with that. Oh. That's where we were going with that. So back to relationships. Snatch me by the collar. Oh boy. And then, you know, leave it to me. My Aquarius side comes out, so my brain starts thinking about several different things going on at once. But anywho, back to relationships. So, we got respect. Respect, trust, joint decisions, having your own time, right? Open, honest communication, discussions, not arguments. Red flags, unhealthy relationships. Casey said when they're not calling enough or they're calling too much. Why can calling too much and texting too much be a red flag? Casey, why would that be a red flag if someone's calling or texting too much? You set boundaries, Braylon. You set boundaries. Also, you set the tone for a relationship. Anytime you're in a relationship, you set the tone for a relationship. You set the tone for it. Casey. I agree with you though, Casey, because if someone's they're calling or texting excessively, that tells me that you have a lot of free time on your hands. And so you're not really being productive in doing anything else. You know what I mean? And then that says, that screams that you're very clingy and codependent, which is an automatic turnoff for me. Because if you have that much free time on your hands, what could you be doing productive? Could you be helping someone else? Could you be saving the planet? Could you be helping the environment? Could you be making more money? Like, what are you doing where you're constantly calling me every 5 minutes? It's codependent. Very clingy, very codependent. And if you're anything like me or KC, the clingy, I can't do clingy because I do a lot of things in the course of the day. So I don't have all day to sit with you on the phone. I don't have all day to constantly text you back and forth. And then you get an attitude because, why didn't you text me? I just text you back because I was putting gas in the car. I left my phone in the car. Yeah, stalkerish, but codependent is like extremely clingy. Like, they can't leave the house without you. They can't leave the house without you. You know, or I called you. Well, I was in the bathroom. I was on the toilet. Okay? Do you want me to tell you the details? Yeah, I started my period. Okay? Like, I can't, somebody who's clingy, I can't do it. That too. People are always running games, playing games. So, you know, I mean, that's another issue. If they're excessively calling because they don't want you to find out something, it's like, why are you really, all of a sudden? You weren't like that before. So something's off. But yeah, like, I didn't answer your phone call because I was in the bathroom. And I kind of don't like to take the phone in the bathroom. Another red flag, short-lived relationships. Yeah, absolutely no name. Red flags, breadcrumbing. Short-lived relationship translates to me breadcrumbing. Because this person in the beginning, it's what they call, and this is typically what people who have narcissism or narcissistic traits tend to do. They make all these false promises. They make you feel like you're on top of the world. You're the person that anybody and everybody would want to have in their life. They really like being around you. Y'all vibe really well. Blah, blah, blah. Then when it gets down to the nitty gritty and serious conversations, the person, yeah. Right, what Casey said. Hit it and quit it. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. They're not serious. They're not serious. Short-term relationships is like, yeah, they're not serious. It's hit it and quit it. It's like, wow. Casey was saying she was going to explain. But yeah, short-lived relationships are a red flag. Because if you haven't, like, prior to me being with you, you haven't maintained a relationship for longer than a year, that is a red flag. There's something going on with that individual that they haven't healed or dealt with, or they're in denial about, and they're not able to actually have a successful connection. They're not able to maintain a successful connection. Yeah, the hit it and quit it type. Nope. Don't want those in your life. Yeah, usually people like that have mommy daddy issues. She just dropped it. No name. Yeah, when men look at women, they're actually looking at your physical features for the purpose of breeding. They don't, it's not something that they're consciously aware of, but it's just the way that their makeup is. Hi, Heart of Inspiration. Good evening. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, please like and subscribe. Yeah, they don't, men are looking, like Casey said, they're looking for someone to procreate with. That's, yeah. Welcome, Heart of Inspiration. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hopping in. Yeah. But so far we have 4 of the healthy aspects of a healthy connection, and then we have we have, what do we have? 2. Lisa, I will definitely have to check out your channel. Let me put your channel name here, Heart of Inspiration. I have to write stuff down so I don't forget it later. Okay. So, Lisa, are you, what is your channel about? What do you do? Like, are you a tarot reader? Are you like an intuitive healer, psychic medium? Like, what do you do? What do you do? What is your channel? But yeah, we talked about the 4 healthy aspects, and then the red flags. What do we say the red flags was? I forgot. Unhealthy, toxic. Arguing. We said arguing. We said, oh, nice. Okay, awesome. Definitely will check out your channel. Okay. So it's such an honor to have you here. Thank you for coming. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So yeah. Nice. Definitely would check out your channel. So it's a blessing to have you here. So thank you for watching. We talked about toxic relationships. So one was arguing, right? Arguing, disrespect. Let's see. Cheating / dishonesty. Here's where things get funny. A plastic rose? Are you serious? Somebody gave you a plastic rose? I see red flags in the first. Wow. You know, Christina, that's a very great point. That is a very great point. Because yes, I have experienced that. Sometimes though, especially with, I've noticed, Nikki. I've noticed in twin flame connections, I don't know if this is y'all or if it's just me, But I've noticed with people, like if you have a very strong like chemistry with the person, sometimes, um, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, no. But if you have strong chemistry with the person, I can't believe he gave you a plastic rose. I'm sorry, my mind's still trying to accept that. Not acceptable. Sometimes if you have strong chemistry with someone, you can see red flags like I did with the person that had ghosted me that I told y'all about, that I was in a connection with. You can see red flags right up the bat, but it's like you ignore them, like you suppress the red flags because you want to give this person the benefit of the doubt. You want to be hopeful that maybe this can go somewhere. You know, like, good, no name. Because you deserve better than that. Hell, he could have went to the corner store, to the bodega, and bought you a rose for like $3. Like, come on, a plastic rose, really? Like, exactly, Casey. But yeah, like sometimes we, because of emotions, I feel like, in connections, especially if it's a new connection, sometimes you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings by calling them out on their ish. But when you see it, say it. Because if you don't, you're going to feel bad about it later. You're going to kick yourself in the rear later, because you're going to save yourself a lot of heartache if you address it initially when it first happens, rather than 6 months, a year down the road. You saw this person had a problem with a little drinking problem. Well, y'all went to the bar one night for a celebration, and he had way too many drinks and was way out of line, way out of character. And you were like, oh, this is our first date. I don't really want to say anything because I don't want to hurt his feelings. But if you don't, it's going to continue to progress. The problem, the monster, if you continue to feed the monster will grow. Yeah. Yep, if you ignore the intuition, like Casey said, it will. If you don't ignore your intuition. Don't ignore your intuition. Hey, Estefani, just drop a heart so that Braylon can add you. Okay. But yeah, like sometimes we want to give the benefit of the doubt and, not really just say, you know what, this is unacceptable. I noticed that you were watching this girl's ass as she walked down the street while we're together. Is there a problem? Like, do you know her? Are y'all a thing? Like, you gotta say what you see. Nikki said, don't go to the movie theater. Why not, Nikki? Tell us why not. On the first date, why not? Tell us, because we want to know. Right? No name? Right. So, yeah. Like, I noticed that when I got into the car, it smelled like weed. Do you smoke? Because that would have been nice to know, because I have an allergic reaction. Like, I literally feel like I can't breathe around people who smoke. So if you smoke, for me personally, that's important for me to know. Okay? Some people are cool with it. That's fine. If that's your thing, if you're okay with it, that's fine. But for me, that's something I need to know. That way I can decide, okay, listen, I'm going to need to step out because I can't breathe. I know this is what you do. That's fine. But I can't, it's not going to work. Yeah. Okay. All right, love. Thank you, Estefani. I feel like as I've gotten older, I feel like it's so important to express whatever it is that I'm thinking or feeling, because if I don't say it when I feel it, I can hold it in and boom. So, yes, Estefani. Yes. Yeah. Yep. So Braylon Estefani donated, so please put her at the top of the list. But yeah, if you don't say what you're feeling and you don't express red flags when you see the red flags and you feel something funny, like Casey said, your gut intuition tells you something is going on, boom, it's a problem. So, right, Casey? We don't. We don't. What's funny? I'm just share this with y'all. If y'all lived in my house, y'all would probably have heard all the female and male genitalia anatomy on a regular basis. Because like I said, my mom's an LPN. So there's nothing gross. Projectile, vomit, blood, semen. It's life. My mom always said, she would always express to us, this is life. This is real life. I cannot hide real life from you. So it is what it is, right? Nothing's secret, nothing's taboo. We're gonna put it on the table and we're gonna talk about it. Point blank. That's one of the things that I'm most grateful to my mother for, is because, she's always been open. Anything that you want to ask, she always says, ask any question. There's no stupid question. There's no stupid question, Ask whatever question you want to ask. Even if I don't know the answer, we can find out. We can research it. But if you don't ask the question, you're never going to know. Okay, see. Then you have our lovely East Coast New Yorkers. They're just raw with everything. I love the energy. Right, Heart of Passion. Yeah. See, I feel, and I could be wrong, but when they do stuff like that, that's like highly narcissistic there. Yeah. Yeah. So separating you from friends and family. Thank you for mentioning that, Lisa, because I feel like anytime someone does that to you, be weary of that person. You need to get away from them. I had a relative in a situation like that where the person that she was in a connection with, he isolated her and her two children, and they were like far away. They lived far away, and away from her mom and the rest of the family, simply because he didn't want anyone to find out that they were living in substandard conditions. Like, they were living somewhere where there was no proper plumbing. There was no the electricity was faulty. There was no heat in this place because he was still working on fixing it up. And, her mother was not pleased at all. So, but he didn't want her to have contact with, her mom or her sisters or anyone in the family, because he was afraid that they would find out what was going on. So if someone isolates you from being around your friends and family, like, it's borderline occult, like, type of, energy, get away from it. Get away from it. You should not be banned from talking with your mother, your siblings, your relatives, your close friends. First of all, you need to stay safe. Women especially need to be safe because men are a lot stronger. So you need to be safe, and people need to know where you are, not to be in your business, but they want to make sure that you're safe in case something happens. You can't tell the police, well, I know she has been dating Jake for the past 5 months. He lives 30 minutes away in Manitoba. I'm just making stuff up, y'all. Yeah, because usually if they do stuff like that, it's because they have harmful intentions. They're isolating you so they can do whatever it is that they want to do. And who knows? God knows what that is, Yeah, who knows what that is? if they're trying to isolate you. Not healthy. Not healthy. And then I love the fact that KC said making joint decisions. Do not tell me what to do with my finances. That's what a man is not going to do. If you have a suggestion, if you feel like we can work together on something, that's fine. It's a team effort. We're going to have a discussion about it. But you're not going to tell me that I'm going to take my check and do this and do that and, you know, like, yeah, like, that's what we're not going to do. We're not going to do that. So, joint decisions. Some people choose to have joint accounts, but here's my suggestion for those of you who have joint accounts. Go ahead, have your joint account. That's really cute in theory. But if it were me, on the side, I would have my own account for my own expenses, because you never know what could happen down the line. Just saying. Just saying. For me personally, and I'm gonna have to pass on a joint account because everybody doesn't, yeah. Yeah, everybody doesn't budget the same. So budgeting can be a problem, right? Especially in a healthy relationship, somebody can have overspending problems. No joint account. Some people have overspending problems. They have addictions to shopping. You know, no name. It's not silly. It's life. It's a learning experience. Sometimes you learn, as hard as a lesson is, through experience. Sometimes experience is the best teacher. It's the most effective because Casey, I'm not gonna play with you tonight. Well, since you want to overspend, you know what I'm saying? Since you want to overspend, Casey, just go ahead and help me over here, because yeah, I need a few things. Oh, y'all, I gotta mess with Casey. Great, no name, woo! Yay, never happens. Right. But joint accounts. That's a tough one right there. But yeah, like Christina said, I think people should have their own financial independence, just like with careers. If your person, see, that's another thing in a healthy relationship, because you have the discussions, right? Support is such a big deal. Let's say, for example, your person, Christina, we know, honey, my baby sister's an Aries. Let's say, for example, you want to go to college, maybe you wanted to go to cosmetology school or something like that. It may take you a year, but it's going to take a lot of time. Yes, Estefani, as soon as our discussion is over, which we're almost done. Let's say you wanted to go and do something, like you have a career, right? And you may have to travel, or you may have to go to school for a few years to get that done. If your person is not supportive of you, that's going to cause a strain on your connection, because you need all the love and support, from family, from friends, especially when you're doing something big like that. Because you have to stay motivated to continue to push forward, because the end goal is for you to get that degree or that certification to be able to help move forward, right? So if you're not supportive of your person, or even let's say your person decides they're going to quit their job because it's too much stress, they don't like it. Exactly, Casey. They don't like it, it's too much, it's too overwhelming. You have to be supportive, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it may freak you out that this person's going to be unemployed, but right. Yeah, another sign of a toxic connection is when the man wants to control all the finances. He wants to be the one to make all the purchases. He wants to be the one to pay all the bills, right? You don't touch a dime. Red flag, just saying. But like Casey said, joint decisions. Support one another. Love and support. Inspiration, motivation. Something to ask yourself when you're in a connection or you're asking about a connection. What value does this person add to my life? Are they making me a better person? Are they pushing me forward in the right direction, in the direction that I want to go in? Right? Are they supportive? Are they helping me push myself further to achieve my goals? Are they supportive of me achieving my goals? Like if maybe I'm a photographer, but now I want to be a nurse. You know, is your spouse, or your significant other, are they supportive of that? Are they going to support you through nursing school? You know, like how is this person really benefiting you, your life, and what are you benefiting them? Because it goes both ways, right? You can't be the only person receiving, and then not giving. You know, it has to be reciprocal. Okay, so discussion done. Recap. Healthy relationships. Discussions, not arguments, right? Trust and respect. Trust and respect, for sure. Communication, open, honest communication, right? Red flags. Yelling, screaming, arguing, slamming doors. Because then things can get dangerous, right? That's toxic. Walk away. You know what? Honey, I was asking if you could just take care of the light bill this month because I didn't have enough. I didn't get enough hours because of the COVID to carry this bill through. But now he's punching walls, screaming, and storming out. I think I'm gonna go stay somewhere for the rest of the week. When you're able to calm down, give me a call, okay? Because we're not. No. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Okay? Toxic. Also, like Casey said, where are you at? Every 5 minutes. Literally, you guys. This happened to somebody I know. We were on our business trip and they were constantly getting calls and texts, FaceTimes in the middle of business meetings because their person was worried about where they were and who they were with. When she clearly explained to him, we were on a work trip, strictly business. Screaming and hollering, it can get heated. But when you are calling somebody out of their name and somebody starts to punch walls, almost slam the door off the hinges, that's just me, Casey. That's my personal thing. I tend to shut down when that happens. I can't even have a conversation with the person because it's just a factual discussion and they're taking it way too far. Bruh, we were just talking about moving to Florida and you're having a whole conniption fit right now. It's really not that serious. Could you imagine if I said I was pregnant? What would your reaction be? I mean, if you can't handle a discussion about moving to Florida, what bigger discussions can't you handle? You know what I mean? Come on now, we're grown. So, yeah. But I mean, that's fine. And here's my thing. If you can make sure you can take what you dish out. Because if you're screaming and hollering and cursing, if I do it back, then it should be fine, right? Because it's mutual energy, right? But me personally, I don't like to engage because I just don't have the energy. Right. I just don't have the energy. Back up. Because it's too much. But, yeah, that's the recap. Unhealthy versus healthy. Know what you want. Set your boundaries. Make sure you state your deal breakers very clearly. Like, I can't deal with a smoker. My lungs are not well equipped for that. No one in my family is. But for some people, that's okay with them. They can deal with that. That's fine. Everybody's deal breakers are different, but make sure you state your needs. Make sure, and here's a really big tip. Whatever you expect from your person, make sure you're willing to reciprocate the same thing. Okay? Because just like you have expectations, they have expectations. Right, Casey. Right. Just like you have needs, they have needs. Right? Just like sometimes you want to be alone, they want to be alone. Give them their space. Back it up. No Name said, yes, toxic men have boundaries too. Yeah, their boundaries, No Name, are called me, myself, and I. That's what toxic people's boundaries are. Me, 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 me. You're hurting my feelings and I don't get to do this and I need you here now and why didn't you respond to my text? So, I mean, you didn't get me anything when you were out, right? Saving the planet. You didn't stop and get me something to eat. You didn't bring me this back. Why didn't you call me? You called her or you called him. Like, toxic people, it's all about them. That's why you have to cut those off. All right. So, Estefani, you wanted a general, right? Hop right into my readings. Let's see. Spirit guides of the highest vibrational frequency, please allow me to see the messages for Estefani. Right, what Casey said. I want a peaceful woman, and I want an unselfish man. How can we accommodate one another? Right? All right, so. Love and light, Casey. Thank you for hopping in, beautiful. Yeah, y'all know I'm sarcastic. Y'all, like, I'm real sarcastic. When people say sarcastic stuff to me, sometimes it just comes out like, boom. A back rub and a glass of wine, please. Can you handle that? Maybe a little foot rub. Just saying. Can't always get what we want now, can we? Very nice. Oh, I be on 10, y'all. I be on 10. But see, my person, he's on 10 every day too. So we kind of just like. Let's see. General messages, please, for Estefani. It's so funny. Ooh, so. Love you, Casey. 3 of Swords here, Estefani. 3 of Swords. 1, there could be a love triangle going on. Go for it, Casey. Woo. Okay, y'all, hang on. What did I drop? What did I drop? Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you're aware of this, but there could be a love triangle. And then we have the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody's being left out in the cold here. Somebody in the situation is being left out in the cold with the 5 of Pentacles, are feeling like they can't measure up, feeling like they don't have enough to offer or bring to the table, or just not feeling very secure or financially stable as well. They could have lost some finances here Estefani, I don't know if this is you or your person, but take the messages as they resonate. Three of Swords is here indicating some type of grief, heartache, but it could be due to a third party. There are 3 swords here. Okay? That is a possibility. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, indicating a possible breakup there. Usually that's about a breakup or some type of hurt and grief. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, because this person wasn't bringing enough to the table. 5 of Pentacles. They weren't putting in the work. Yeah. 9 of Pentacles. This is your current energy. 9 of Pentacles. Being content with where you are, being able to move forward, being able to take care of your needs on your own, being independent. Single, independent. 7 of Cups is here though. So you are going to have more options coming in. There will be more suitors coming in, just so you are aware. That's one message from the divine. And you will be successful. 10 of Pentacles. You will be able to have your 10 of Pentacles. The ultimate achievement. Whatever it is, what you're wanting and manifesting, you will be able to have it. Yes. Tell me more. What messages do you have for Estefani? Let's see. Yep. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So with the Knight of Pentacles, you're putting in a lot of hard work. You could be working overtime, extra hours, and all of that hard work, even though it seems slow, wait for it, because everything that you put in is going to come back to you. Everything that you reap, you're going to sow. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm saying that wrong. Everything that you've sown, you're going to reap. The Star is here. Spirit wants you to know that this period of you being independent and successful on your own, right, is a period of healing for you, rejuvenation, and alignment with the divine, to draw yourself closer to him, to put your faith, you know, in knowing and trusting in your spirit guides and knowing that they're going to guide you in the right direction, right? You may receive an apology from this person. The Page of Cups is here. Of course, after 3 of Swords. But this person is going to apologize. They're going to express, you may get receiving a message, a text, about the fact that they still do love you. They do have feelings for you. Page of Cups here. 7 of Swords. This person was on some foolery in the past. 7 of Swords. They were manipulating you, whether emotionally or whatever. In some type of way, they were being deceptive and manipulative, which is why things ended. And now this person is going to want to come in and speak their truth. Yeah, they want to speak their truth. King of Swords is here. Page of Cups, they do want to apologize. 6 of Cups, they want to reunite. They want to be open and honest and transparent with you. 6 of Cups, this past person is coming back, just so you know. Page of Cups, you may get a text, a call. They might just pop up. Let's hope not. They're going to express that they still have feelings for you, Knight of Cups, and that they do want to move forward. The Chariot is here. Spirit said to continue to stand in your Queen of Swords energy. Okay, stand in your Queen of Swords energy. If this is not what you want, if this person is not what you want, the situation is not what you want, if they haven't come back in a changed energy, cut them off. Queen of Swords. Right? The Tower. The Tower. This indicates change and realization. If this person has not changed and they have not released their pride, their ego, you know, if they have not realized that they've done wrong. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa, for hopping in. We appreciate you coming in. Sending you love and light. If they don't realize the mistakes that they've made, continue to move on in that lovely, single, independent energy. Look at this. And I kid you not. I told you they were coming back. 5 of Cups. This person is definitely going to come back and they're going to offer an apology, just so you know, because they want success with you. 6 of Wands is here. 6 of Wands. I feel like, though, you're trying to manifest your dreams, your overall wish fulfillment with the Magician here, what you truly desire, and you're going to be able to move forward. 6 of Swords, because that connection wasn't going anywhere. That person wasn't serious with you, and it was toxic, low vibrational, which is what the problem was. 5 of Wands here. That was a conflict. This person wasn't really offering. They weren't really offering much. With the 5 of Pentacles, they really didn't have much to offer. or they chose not to offer much. Queen of Cups, you've learned a lot, Estefani, along the way. You've really learned to love yourself, which is really beautiful energy. Continue. The spirit guides and angels want you to continue to do that. Continue to love yourself. Continue to put yourself first, because you haven't been. You've been putting everybody else first. Work and children and partners and everybody else. Put yourself first. Love yourself. Treat yourself. He has regrets. He has regrets, and I feel like he's going to be bringing an apology. He's just waiting for the right time to do so. With the Page of Swords, he's waiting for the right time, because he does want balance here. Temperance is here. The Moon is here. That indicates that he was lying about something or hiding something from you that you found out about with the Moon. Could have been in regards to another relationship. He could have had a whole family with somebody, children with somebody that he was hiding from you, and he was giving to that connection with the King of Pentacles here. He was still giving to that connection, to that person. And yeah, and that was his choice. He chose to do that. Let me tell you something right now. Empress energy, Estefani. Don't ever feel bad for checking somebody out. Maybe the manner in which you did it was a little bit harsh, but he got the point, though. He got the point. Two of Wands. Yeah. He made that decision to continue to nurture and give to that connection instead of you, which is why you had to cut him off. Two of Swords. Block, delete, and end this connection and transition, because that relationship was stuck. It was going nowhere, which is why you had to walk away. Eight of Cups, right? And now you're focused on your Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Focused on the money, honey. You are focused on the money. Yeah. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. He was in that Knight of Wands energy. In and out. Wishy-washy. Hey, Shy. You're not too late. We can get you. The Wheel is here. Yeah, things are changing now. Things are changing. The divine has stepped in. It's divine timing. Two of Pentacles. You're juggling a lot on your plate, Estefani, but there will be balance. There will be balance. And there'll be an opportunity for your actual soulmate to come in. Yeah. After this toxic relationship that you had to deal with, Eight of Swords that you were stuck in for a while because it just wasn't going anywhere, there will be a new opportunity. Somebody's going to reach out to you. I feel like it could be him. Page of Pentacles is somebody reaching out to you to express, to make a small offer, a small gesture. Yeah. Yeah, Ten of Wands tells me that you have a lot of responsibilities on your plate. But have faith. Have faith and trust and know that the divine is here working in your favor. With the Fool card here. You got this. You can do this. And Judgment is here. You know, the beautiful thing about Judgment is that you realized that that relationship was not for your highest good. The Devil is there. Eight of Swords is there. So you walked away. Eight of Cups. There you go. You've been through a lot of things. You've been through a lot. But I feel like you've matured because of it. And because of it, with the High Priestess here, you've used your intuition. You've used your instincts to be able to help you make a decision in regards to the connection. There's going to be a stronger connection coming in. That's really going to bring you a lot of happiness with the Three of Cups. Because you're the Empress. You're the Empress, right? You want growth. You want abundance. You want stability. You're a mom. So, you know, there you go. There you go. Balance, justice will be served. And I always say this, but I have to say it. What goes around comes right back around, because karma's real. Karmic cycles are real. So there's no need to worry. Nine of Swords. There's no need to be in your head about whether you're going to have a new opportunity, because, honey, the Magician is here. You're already on the right track. You've left behind what you don't need. You checked who you need to check. And you're moving right along. So you're manifesting automatically. You're manifesting a new opportunity to come in. Save your money. Budget wisely, save your money. That's what they want you to know. That way you'll be able to move in a Queen of Pentacle energy. You'll be able to do whatever it is that you want to do, take care of whatever it is you need to take care of, and continue to move forward, right? Yeah, stand your ground. Stand your ground. No matter what happens, stand your ground. All right, so that is that. So I'm so proud of you, Estefani. You are making such great progress. You are most welcome. Remember to be that Queen of Swords, right? Remember to continue to love yourself, nurture yourself, treat yourself. I be forgetting to tell my people this, right? Masculines and feminines, treat yourself. Treat yourself. If you can't treat yourself at least once a day, small things, okay? It's the little things. Treat yourself once a week. Whatever it is that you want, treat yourself. Even if it's to a bath, whatever it is, treat yourself once a week. It just helps to improve your overall like well-being, your psyche. It helps you feel better. It helps you move better. Right? Even if it's just a strawberry milkshake. Treat yourself once a week, right? I be starving, y'all. All week long, I be starving. I'm dieting. I'm not going to eat the bad stuff. And then Saturday comes and I'm like, whoo. Right? All I need is a strawberry shake. So you got this, Estefani. You're a great mom. I can already tell you're a great mom. You're so loving and so giving. So we're here sending you love and light. Also, if you need a personal reading, email me anytime. Anytime, okay? It may take me a little time because if I'm taking a nap or I'm at work, it may take me a little time. But email me, AquarianEmpressTarot@gmail.com. I love strawberries. And y'all, I just discovered that frozen strawberries taste better than regular strawberries. What have I been missing my whole life? Oh my goodness. My coworker had brought me some and I was like, these strawberries taste really good. Because I usually get strawberries and I'll wash them off, everything from the store. And I'll just put them in the refrigerator. But she had them in her freezer. And she brought them and I was like, ooh, okay. I gotta put my strawberries in the freezer now. They really are. Yeah, I love strawberries. She had got me some chocolate covered ones for Valentine's Day. She got me some. They were so yummy. I couldn't even eat them all. They were so yummy, y'all. And I'm not a big chocolate person, but they were really, really good. Okay, so who's next? Why do I feel like I'm missing people? And then those who are watching, if you have Aquarius in your chart or Pisces, I'm posting y'all's videos tonight, so be patient with me. She is my co-worker. She is so lovely. I'm gonna miss her. She is getting another job, I think next week. So I'm gonna miss her. She wasn't with me very long, but I love her to death. Like, she's like, we're besties for life now. I'm like, okay, gang, gang. We just like look out for each other all the time. She's a Cancer too. So, no name. Okay. No name, you can drop your question, my dear. Yeah, funny. Yeah, Bradley, you really are. Like, something happens to me whenever I connect with water signs. I'm kind of like stuck with them for the rest of my life, whether I asked to be or not. So I just accepted it. Yeah, it's blessings to it, because all the water signs They're so loving and so sweet. Like they'll go out of their way for you, right? But then somebody acts a fool and the water signs will whoop ass. The water signs will act the fool. They will come to your defense. So I'm like, y'all, keep playing with me. I got my Cancer friend over here. She ready to fight. Oh. You know what, No Name? That is a very beautiful question. Very beautiful question. And I'm so glad that you asked that question. Because we want to definitely take a look at it. Let's see what messages we have. My Scorpio people too, they be ready. They be on 10. Like, okay, y'all, keep it up. I don't know. Water signs are like the guardians. They're like the guardians. Like they want to protect everybody and make sure everybody's fed and well and safe. So I love my water signs. Let's see. We got this. We got this. No Name. We got this. Spirit guides are the highest vibrational frequency. Please allow me to see the messages for No Name. What does she need to work on? What does she need to be aware of? What does she need to be aware of in order to move forward? In order to bring in love? What are the traits she needs to work on? Her shadow self. Show me. Okay. Purpose. This is a beautiful card. This is a beautiful card. With this card, I feel like they're wanting you to know that you have a divine purpose. You have a divine purpose here on this earth. You know? And then I have self-worth. Self-worth and expectations. Setting high standards for yourself, which I feel like you've been starting to do, so that's already beautiful. No Name. But realizing your purpose here from the divine. You have divine purpose here on this earth, right? And that you are divinely guided. Then I had decisions on the bottom of the deck. And so decisions can indicate that there are some decisions that you need to make in your life in order to move forward. You need to choose in which direction you want to move in. And then we have karma, balance, and justice. With these, there's going to be a balance between karmic cycles that you've had to go through to learn a lesson and justice being served. People who have wronged you, people who have lied to you, cheated to you. Balance is going to be there between them. You know, between those two situations, there's going to be balance. So people who have wronged you in some type of way throughout the course of your lifespan, they're going to be receiving karmic justice because that's a debt that has to be paid. So you don't have to be vindictive. You don't have to seek revenge. Know that the divine is taking care of them in due time. Because like I always say, what goes around comes right back around. So that's the message. Balance is coming. Okay? Balance is coming. The karmic cycles or the karmic individuals that come into your life who are toxic, they're there to help you gain balance. There's a certain strength that you gain from dealing with people who are toxic or narcissistic because you recognize the game, right? You learn the game, you recognize the game, you can see it. Yeah, no, not saying that you are like that, but the message is just know that everything is everything that has happened, those who have wronged you, they're going to have their karma is coming to them. Not saying that you are vindictive or, vengeful, but that was the message. And because I also had commitments, contracts, and debts until debt do its part. So there are some people that have a karmic debt with you that they're going to have to pay, which is going to bring the balance in. Also, stability and harmony, right? Once those karmic debts are paid, You're going to have a sense of peace and harmony in your life, and just learn to go with the flow. No, you're not. You're not. You are not. We all have, like I said, we all have shadow aspects of ourselves that we have to work out. And even the shadow aspects of ourselves, because I know, like me personally, I can be a little bit, which is toxic. I can be too passive at times, and then there's times where I can be really aggressive, like really super defensive, and that's something that I've been working on personally, like not allowing myself to pop off. But yeah, stability, harmony, and flow. So allow things to flow smoothly in order for stability and harmony to be brought to your situation, to be brought into your life. If you want love in your life, you have to project love, right? You have to give love. It's kind of like, it's the thing about gratitude. It's the thing about gratitude. When you're thankful for every little thing, then blessings start to come in. Blessings start to come in because you're showing gratitude, right? It's an energy. It's an energy of thankfulness, being present, being aware. Yeah. Something like that. Let's see. Some more. Trust. Love this one. Trust. Sometimes we get anxious, and it says, I don't know if you see that, but it says divine time. You see her face, and she's holding a clock. It says divine time, trust. So trust to know that everything is going to happen in divine timing. Like I told you, once you work on healing, things within yourself, you realize your worth, right? You set your healthy boundaries, your healthy standards. Things can balance out. You can go with the flow, and peace can come in. Peace, harmony, stability, right? Right? New opportunities and freedom can come in. Distance, retreat, or time out. Yeah, sometimes you need to just take a step back. I'm sure you're great at that already. Sometimes you need to just take a step back, take a time out. But look, oh, here's another message. From your comfort zone. Sometimes you're clinging on to things that are not for your highest good, and you need to let them go. You need to release them. Take a step back and see if what you're really, really wanting, if it is something that's going to benefit you spiritually, emotionally, physically. Look at that. Comfort zone. Sometimes we have to come out of our comfort zone, which is scary because it's change, it's something different. But sometimes we have to come out of our comfort zone in order to be able to move forward in our healing, right? Yeah. Longing, separation, and there that goes. I feel like with the longing, separation, I feel like sometimes you feel alone because you may not be in a connection, you may be single, so sometimes you feel alone. But you have to have the courage to change your situation, right? Like I said, if you're wanting to manifest love, sometimes you have to walk away from situations, let them go. Like sometimes you have to let people go that are not good for you. If they want to walk away, let them go. But you know what you have to bring to the table. You know that you're a sweet, loving person and you deserve to be happy, right? So that's, once you work on yourself, that's going to come in. Sometimes you have to release. You have to release. Surrender is trusting in the divine, which is surrender here. Release things, release toxic patterns, release people who are toxic. Yeah. Sometimes you have to let people go in order for positive changes, to see positive changes take place. And sometimes it takes a while. And this is Scorpio energy, transformation, Pluto. Pluto is the planet that rules Scorpio. So This card typically represents death because that's Scorpio typically, but it's really not death. Death is people think death is such a final thing, but death is like releasing things in order to allow new things to come in. So you're literally going through a transformation in your life, going through a period of change. So you're having the courage to make that change. Why are you divinely here? To be an inspiration to other people, right? Things that you've been through in your life, I haven't been through in my life. So there's things that I can learn from you and things that you can learn from me. Yeah, it's like snake skin, right? Snakes only shed at a certain time of the year. And I believe it's once a year as the seasons change. So their bodies can prepare for a new season. That's kind of what this is like. So you shed the old in order for the new to come out, which is really beautiful because you're transitioning. You're letting go of things that you don't need. It served its purpose. Its time is up, right? Time's up. It's like when your pizza's ready, it's time to take it out of the oven. It's been in there long enough. We're done, right? It's time to be eaten. It's time to be consumed. It's time to go be useful. A lot of this is going to take place. A lot of your transformation is going to take place by Scorpio season. We have autumn here, late September, October. That's really beautiful. See, look at that, No Name. So you have so much to offer. You have so much insight. You have so much experience that you can share with others. Self-care. That's another message they want you to know. Continue to love and nurture yourself and protect your energy. One, you're an empath and you're very intuitive. So you pick up other people's emotions very easily. You can step into a room and be able to feel what other people are projecting without them even speaking to you. So make sure that you protect your energy. Okay? Yeah. What else does she need to know about herself? How can she better herself? By being present, by being in the moment, expressing your gratitude for the little things. Yeah, but you pick up people's feelings. You pick up how they're feeling or their vibes really easily. Let's see. Yep. Forming structure and a solid foundation. If you don't already have an organized schedule, organize your day, plan things out. Yep, abundant. But make sure you express gratitude. If you meditate or you pray, express the things that you're thankful for. Thank you for giving me life today. Thank you for waking me up because there are many people who didn't wake up today. Thank you for the food on my table, the clothes on my back. Thank you for allowing me to have another day, another day to live, another day to learn. Thank you for my job. Thank you for whatever the case may be, but express your gratitude. Put it out into the universe so abundance and blessings can come back to you. Yeah. But it says forming and structure. So make sure that you are setting a firm foundation for what you want because you set the tone for a relationship, for a connection. So once you have a pattern and an organized structure, then you'll be able to have a solid connection. Yeah. There are things that you have been guarded about. There's still wounds that you're healing from. And it takes time. It takes time to work those things out, right? But we've got communication here. Sometimes it helps to just talk things out. Like, everybody doesn't need a psychiatrist per se, but sometimes you just need to vent. So sometimes if you're feeling a little stressed and overwhelmed, it's great to have that person that you trust, like your go-to person, to be able to vent and just kind of express how you're feeling to help release the stress and the feelings of being overwhelmed, And positive message, happiness and growth is on the way. Sun is here. You're going to find that strength to move forward, and you're going to be empowered to make big changes, big moves. Right? Ace of Earth. As I was just thinking about this song, Cardi B, I Make Money Moves. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. So you're going to have a new opportunity in career and finances. The Sun is here. You're going to have that new opportunity. Yeah. So. Yeah. You know why? Because it's fate. It's divine intervention here. You see it? Divine intervention. The divine had to step in. Yeah. Yeah. So just know that your life is divinely guided. Yeah, it takes hard work. It takes a lot of work to get to where you want to be. But, you know, even the same thing with connections. Look, relationships take a lot of work. How do you think there's people who have been married 20, 30, 40, 50 years? The marriages, they ain't easy. I'm telling y'all, they ain't easy. I am definitely sending you love and light. And when you are famous, you still better show me some love. All love. All the loves. Because I support every one of my subscribers. Every one of my subscribers love and support everybody. If you tell me, you know what, I have a new YouTube channel, drop that link so I'll be the first person to subscribe to your channel. Yep, I got you, Bray. I got you. All right, so Spirit guys, show me messages, please, for Braylon. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. Now I know you can't see this. Pick a card, but just pick a number, Braylon. Just pick a number, 1, 2, or 3, and I'll pick that card, and we'll show you what it is. That's the beauty about it, because even though you can't see it, there's only 3 cards here on my table. So whichever number you pick, I'm gonna pull it. Let me see, general and what do we say? Oh, no name. You funny. Girl, you crack me up. 2. Ooh, ancestor guides. You're welcome. Ancestor guides, Braylon. So it almost looks like, it's almost like she's in a meditative state, which I feel like this is your current energy. Like I feel like you pray a lot, which is really beautiful. Meditate, pray, you know, ask for the things that you desire from the Heavenly Father. So that's great. Stay in that energy, right? If you've been reading your Bible more, good job. Stay on your divine path. Keep your divinity. Always. Always, always. Let's see. How will the rest of 2020 go? Let's see it. And then we'll pull an oracle. Spirit guides of the highest vibrational frequency, please let me see the messages for Braylon. How is the rest of 2020 going to go for her? What does she need to be aware of in 2020? The rest of 2020. Just cut the deck and pull. All right, whoever's next, go ahead and be thinking of your question. I don't have super chat yet, Blue Skies, but you can send it. You can send it to me either Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, whatever you want, however you want. I don't have super chat yet. It's not enabled because I don't have 1K subscribers yet. Let's see. Ooh, Page of Swords. So, somebody watching you, Bray. Somebody's gonna be watching you. throughout the rest of the year. The Hermit mode. I feel like this person is somebody that really, they want to come towards you, but this person's kind of shy. The Page of Swords. Oh boy. Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So this could be someone that you did, this could be a past person. Y'all know my song. Y'all know my song. Yeah. He's still going to be watching you. Yeah. Like wanting to be in your business, want to know what you're doing. It's a masculine. Yeah. Because he sees that you're going to be successful. Your ships are coming in. You've been putting in so much work and the blessings are coming towards you. So he's going to kind of want to know what's going on with you. I feel like it is, though. Let me find out who the Page of Swords is. Who's the Page of Swords here? Who's the Page of Swords here? I know. The Page of Swords creeps me out in this deck. Yeah. That's him. The World is here. You know, the World is about the completion of a cycle. So this is somebody that you've had a past connection with. Yep, that's him. This person was juggling. They weren't balanced in this connection. That's definitely him. Yeah, this was somebody you had a love connection with. Two of Cups. Yep. And now he sees that you've moved forward with the Three of Wands, so he's going to be watching. He may reach out. Communication is here. He may reach out to communicate or try to come towards you. Just watching from a distance. No, just watching from a distance. I don't think following you per se, but just watching you from a distance. Asking other people about you as well. Like inquiring, like maybe if y'all know people, like mutual friends at school or in the neighborhood, might be asking people about you. Oh, have you seen Braylon? You know, because I was trying to talk to her, but excuse me, I haven't seen her in a minute, and I just want to know how she's doing, you know, like that. Five of Cups, because he's having regrets about what happened between you two in the past. So he may try to come towards you, Eight of Wands, because he sees you're successful. He sees you're getting a lot of attention now, ever since the breakup. Yeah, the Tower card is here. Oh, yeah. Tell me more. Yeah. Now that you're single, independent, right? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Now that you've healed, you know, and you're in alignment with the Most High, with the universe, and you're trying to move forward and take care of what you need, this person wants to come on in. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. I just want to bring you a little cup. Look at this little cup. I just want to bring you a little cup. I just came to bring you a little drink. But this person was like this. Seven of Swords in the past. Now they want to get back together. Six of Cups. I swear. What else does this need to expect for the rest of 2020? Ooh. Three of Cups. Celebration. Happiness. Yeah. Please protect your energy, please. But, oh, look at it. Spirit reinforced what we were already thinking, Sarah. Seven of Wands. They said, right? Seven of Wands. Block it. Block it. Seven of Wands. Protect your energy. Protect your happiness. Three of Cups. Because all of your success that you've been celebrating, all of this positive energy, positive vibes, you've worked hard for that. The Sun is there. There's definitely going to be happiness throughout the rest of this year. There may be celebrations. You may be attending a celebration, a ceremony, a party with coworkers or friends. Also continue to use your intuition like you do very well, Braylon. You're very intuitive. Continue to use that intuition to guide you along the way. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, there's going to be success for you throughout this year. There are going to be some challenges. It's not always going to be easy. Right. It's not going to be easy, but you're going to be able to push forward with the Nine of Wands, and they're showing me that. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you've had a divine awakening with the Judgment card here. You've also made a decision to move forward, you know, you have faith, and you've taken that leap of faith and moving forward with the Fool card here. But also, this person wants to reconcile, and they may take a leap of faith to come towards you. Here's the wheel of fortune. Yeah, they've changed from this energy, Nine of Wands energy. Now they want to come in and try to offer something. King of Pentacles here. After all the drama, Ten of Wands, and all the conflict, Five of Wands, they want to come in and offer some type of success. And now they want to give to the connection, but you've cut them off. Block, delete. Block, delete. Yeah. Let me find out. Let me ask that question. Let's see. Funny. Ain't it funny? I think that song by Jennifer Lopez, Ain't That Funny? The old song, Ain't That Funny? I'm not your girlfriend. Maybe we can just be friends. Let's see. Yeah. Sometimes I be going through listening to the old jams, Bray. Let's see, let's find out. Is the past person going to know about the new person for Braylon? Let's see. Yeah, I feel like it's graduation. Yeah. That could definitely be what it is. Is he going to know about the new person? Right. Oh, Braylon, can you drop the link to my PayPal, love, for Blue Skies? Because she was asking about it. Two of Swords. Since she was asking about it, if she wants to make a donation, she can. So I got a no, and then I got 2 yeses. No, let me pull. I like to do it in 3s to confirm. Oops. Got cards flying out, y'all. No. I got more no's than I got yeses. Thank you, love. Okay, come on, give me one more card. It's tied. They're like, he could know, but he may not know. Come on, spirit guides, come on. Yeah, okay. They said no. He's not gonna know. He's not gonna know. But honestly, intuitively, I feel like the only way that he would know about the new person is if the new person will, if the new person like really makes themselves known, then, you know, he could find out. I mean, that's just logic. You know, if you're showing out and doing too much, they're gonna find, I mean, somebody's gonna find out about you, you know? Or y'all are always seen together or posting pics. Okay. Let's see. How's who gonna react, Braylon? The past person or the new person? Sorry, y'all. I keep looking at Reek. I'm like, why she keep looking over? I'm looking at Reek because y'all. Look, y'all. He's detained. You see him? He's detained because he does too much. Y'all see him? Yeah, he does too much. Okay, let's find out. Let's find out. Oh, no problem, Sarah. Yeah, Rico has to be detained because he's destructive. Y'all, the 4 of Wands got chewed this morning. Yes, Braylon, that's how destructive he is. Because he hopped up on top of my shelf here, got onto the table, and started chewing on my ancestors. No. How? He is mad. He was, look, if y'all watch the Pisces video, he started thumping inside the kennel because he was upset. Just so y'all know. Six of Swords. He's going to feel like you've left him in the past. He's going to see like, damn, she left me in the past for this dude. He's going to be defensive. He's going to be low-key jealous. Yeah, his eyes do turn red, Braylon. Okay, bruh. He's going to be defensive. Ooh, he going to be jealous. 5 of Wands. He going to be jealous. The past person. Because you moved on. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, he ain't going to be too happy. He going to want to fight. Yeah, that's how he going to react. Yeah. He gonna want a whole fight with this dude. He gonna want a whole fight because he's gonna see that you're happy because the sun was here, right? He's gonna see that you're happy and you're moving forward, so he's gonna feel some type of way. He gonna feel some type of way. Just so you know. He's gonna be like, cause y'all know I got me nosy. What might he say? What might he say about this? Am I not good enough for you? Am I not good enough for you? Like, how could you do this to me? King of Cups. You know I still love you. How could you do that? You know I still care about you. Oh my goodness. He like, I mean, he might though. Because the 5 of Wands is here. This is, look, they're fighting. You see they're clearly fighting in this card, right? Then you got the 7 of Wands. And you just trying to move on. 6 of Swords. You just trying to move on. Trying to move on. After a breakup, you just trying to be successful here. He caused this on himself by being nosy. Yeah. He may talk trash. This is what I'm thinking because 8 of Wands is here. He may talk trash to the new person, but he may talk trash, but like if things get heated, he could be, you know, like a little bit aggressive. So it's a possibility, but he gonna feel some type of way. Definitely gonna feel some type of way. He might even talk to the dude and be like, "Oh, so you with her now? Is that how it is?" All in his feelings. Okay, love. Go for it. And let me pull an oracle for you, Braylon. Yeah, so the devil is white and fluffy. Just so y'all know. Okay, like. Yes, success and happiness. Love and happiness. Okay. So y'all see my little, right? You see my shelf right there? My decks are in here. Yeah. And then I have the shelf, the drawers that I put stuff in right there. Y'all can see it. He hopped up here to get onto the table. Yeah. To get onto the table. That's what he did. That's why he's in the kennel, Braylon. To get up here and nibble. Who did he nibble on? He nibbled on a few ancestors. A few ancestors nibbled. I mean, we're still good, you know, we're still good. But he had to nibble, okay? Because he just had to. Hey, JP, how are you? So, y'all, we got work to do. Since Rico is about that thug life, Rico is going to be in a kennel for his life. That's what he's doing. He's locked up. I won't let him out. That's where Rico is at. So, look, no judgment. Look at this, y'all. The Ace of Swords. Why the Ace of Swords? I can't with him. I can't. So y'all see what I go through. But why the Ace of Swords though? You know, he could have chose any other card, but because the Ace of Swords. Right, that he's a Houdini that has to be contained. That's the truth. Girl. Am I really read? So he's mad. He's mad because he's in a kennel now. We gonna use this ace. We are gonna use this ace. Do you hear me? We gonna use this ace. No, Rico's on lockdown. That's where we're at right now. Cause I swear, I was sitting here trying to figure it out today. I'm like, how did he get up here? But y'all look, I got evidence. My stuff over here was knocked down. And look, this deck that I always have sitting upright for Braylon, it was knocked over and I wasn't in here. So I know he did it. He's the only one been in here the whole time. Yeah, he's guilty. He's all the way guilty. All the way guilty, y'all. Don't take up for him because he's all the way guilty right now. All right. Let's see what's going on, Brad. Let me pull you an oracle. Ooh, Father Sky. Trust in the unknown. So, I swear on God, he literally tries to sabotage my decks. I swear, you know, I don't understand. I don't understand it. Trust in Father Sky. So let's see what the message is for you, right? And then Sarah, I got you, boo. Hang on. Yeah, the energy to nibble. Nibble energy. Let's see, Sacred Ones. There it is. Okay, there's Father Sky. It says, trust that your path is unfolding exactly as it needs to. You have a personal relationship with the Great Father. Know that he is lovingly leading you forward. It says you are a co-creator of life, and every thought, feeling, intention, and emotion you have is creating the road ahead. With that being said, you don't need to know every single detail of what is going to unfold before you. When this card appears, you are being guided to step back, get out of your own way, because there is a greater power that is not only around you, but within you. It says, and Father Sky is creating the best experience imaginable for you. Accepting this will allow miraculous energy to come into your life So see things from a higher perspective, like the eagle on the card. It really is. This card can also appear when there are opportunities to improve the father connection in your life. If your father figure is in heaven, know that his spirit is drawing close. If he is on earth, there is an opportunity to heal something, whether past or present. So this is a beautiful card. This is a very beautiful card. Very beautiful card. So just know that the Most High Heavenly Father, he is working miracles in your life at this time. And no, you may not know every little single detail about what's going to happen in the next 6 months, but know that he's working it out. He has a plan for you. Okay. So, Sarah. Hang on, y'all, because an Aries is being ignored and she's feeling some type of way. Oh, Braylon. You're most welcome. Most welcome. So, let me see. Sarah. Messages from Spirit. So, let's see. Spirit guides are the highest vibrational frequency. Please allow me to see the messages for Sarah. What messages of encouragement and enlightenment do you have? We love you too, Bray. We do. Anyone that's hopped in, that's watching the live, if you are new, please do me a huge favor, like. Let's see, we have Arrow. Like and subscribe. We have High Priest. We have Arrow. We have Mountains. Ooh, okay. So let's see. We've got High Priest. It says intend and create. Okay, here we go. High Priest. Sarah. It says, recognize that you have the power to change your life. Face your fear and align with the light. So whatever fears you have, it's holding you back from achieving something that you truly desire in your life. Whatever fears you have, release the fear because it's a blockage. It says you are a bridge between heaven and earth, and it's important for you to know that you are more powerful and connected than you may think. Everything you are giving attention and energy to at this time is creating your way forward. There have been some setbacks, but accept these as experiences that have led you to a deeper understanding of yourself and of the divine. Know that you're being guided by the ancestors to direct your thoughts and energies towards what you want to grow, heal, and expand. And then watch it happen right before your eyes. So beautiful message there. We have Arrow. 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 Says surround yourself with protective energy with Arrow. Right. You have no reason to feel afraid, right? Even the Bible says, fear not, for I am with you. You know, the Most High, he gives the message. He says, fear not, for I am with you. Do not be afraid, right? So, you know, there's no reason to fear. Like No Name said, fear is not from the Most High. It's not. It's a tactic that's used to create blockages. So you have no reason to fear because you are, it even said here, you are connected to the divine. You are closer. You are a bridge between the earth, heaven and earth. So you have that connection to the divine. If you're in a situation where you feel that not everything is as clear as it seems, trust your intuition. There are energies in your current situation that aren't fully aligned with your intentions and goals or with kindness. Follow your intuition about whom to trust and what to trust. If you can take time to retreat or step out of the situation to assess what is going to be beneficial for you, do so. In any event, this is a time to call on the energy of protection and to place yourself in a space that feels safe. So, at this point in time, clear your energy. Clear your energy. Vamp up the prayers. Vamp up the incense. Vamp up the lighting of the candles. Vamp up the meditations, right? Energy clearing sprays. Burning incense also clears out negative energies as well. So sometimes opening the windows in the house and allowing fresh air in to clear out anything. But putting yourself in a protective energy, being around people who make you feel supported and grounded, surrounding yourself with those energies. Then there's mountains. Yellow, if you are here, you can go ahead and drop your question. Yeah. Oh, I see you. I see you. Mountains. Yes, ma'am. Gotta keep it rolling. Yeah. You have to amp up your protection, Sarah, because you're being attacked. You're being attacked. It's almost like a spiritual attack, because you are so connected to the divine, and I feel that you are. Sometimes we go under attack where the negative entities want to pull. They want to pull, and they tend to pull on your emotions. Don't let them get the best of you. Don't let them do it. Mountains. It says, hold firm to what you believe in or are focusing on, because it is absolutely right. Know that heaven and earth are supporting you. Okay? Mountains are strong and wise. Mountains are strong and wise. It's just negative energies that are around all of us all the time. Other people can give them off. Other people give them off. Could be people that you've interacted with. So sometimes they try to latch on. Yeah. They try to latch on to other people. So block it. Just block it, right? You know how they always say surround yourself by like a white light? Picture yourself being surrounded by a white light. Yeah. Vamp up the incense. Vamp up the candles, like I said. Vamp up your prayers, you know. Read your scriptures. Do whatever you need to do to feel that. It could be. Ricky, where did that random comment come in? Craving ice cream. Go get you some ice cream, boo. It says mountains are strong and wise. They're rooted deep in the earth and reach high into the sky. They have been where they are for thousands of years. They have been home to animals. They have been climbed by humans, and they have seen seasons come and go. No matter what happens to a mountain never moves. Mountains are solid. When you really stop and think about that, that is really amazing. Mountains go through seasons, they go through weathers, they go through animals, they see deaths. Mountains really pick up so much energy back and forth, and they never ever leave. They remain strong, immovable, unshakable. So they offer the spiritual energies of strength and resilient, which is beautiful. That's beautiful, Sarah. Mountain energy is powerful because it's firmly rooted in the Great Mother and reaches high to the Great Father. It says, if you're feeling challenged or pressured at this time, know that your spirit is more powerful than you think. You're resilient and grounded, and the energy and air of the mountains is giving you the unshakable strength to be who you are. Take time to root yourself in the energy of the earth before welcoming in the energies of heaven. If you're not sure what you need to do next, the mountain card invites you to stay exactly where you are. Talk things over with those around you. Yes, we will. Talk things over with those around you and know that change will come to you soon. You will be whole and well at the end of this current situation, and it will not stand in the way of your future growth and expansion. So this is like, right now it's an energy, and remember, energies are fluid. So this is it's got to pass. It has to pass. So it's not going to stay like that for long. You're not going to feel like this for long. So let me pull some cards real quick and find out where it's coming from. YOLO, if you can drop your question. Yeah, energy is fluid like time is fluid, right? And this is also something to give you peace of mind. What did Mari used to say when she come in? Because she's dealt with people who've had witchcraft done to them. You're most welcome. When you feel under a spiritual attack, like they always say, sage, burn sage, incense, frankincense. Frankincense. Okay? Frankincense wards off evil spirits. If you wear frankincense essential oil, if you carry it in a vial, it wards off negative entities and energies. It also increases blood flow to the brain, right? It creates oxygen so you can think clear, which is why in a lot of temples, the priest would burn the resin of frankincense to clear out the energies. Let's see. All right. But I think Mari was saying to light a white candle, she said, and it does something to negative energies. It fights them off. Let's see. Where's the negative energy coming from? Heavenly Father, Most High, please allow me to see the messages for Sarah. Where's the negative energies coming from? Where are they coming from? Which I'm glad we had this conversation, because I've been meaning to order an essential oil kit. I'm glad we had this conversation. King of Wands. King of Wands. Let's see. King of Wands. Where is this coming from? I had to think about this for a minute because of the cards that I see. Seven of Swords, right? Okay. Six of Pentacles. The message I'm getting here, where it's coming from, we have the King of Wands, the Hierophant, the Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Three of Wands, Six of Pentacles. It looks like this is all concerning your divine masculine, and I believe this is the karmic that's doing this, where the negative energies are coming from. Reason being is because your divine masculine is very goal oriented. He has his goals set in his mind. King of Wands, okay, in his mind. He wants a connection with you. He's released the connection with the karmic, so they're no longer together. Okay, this is Taurus energy. This is grounded. This is about spiritual, even the divine, spiritual path, morals, standards. He has a plan to come towards you because this is your energy. The Hierophant is your energy because you're connected to the divine. You see the white light surrounding the priest here in this card? That's the divine light surrounding your energy. Okay? Nine of Pentacles. She knows that he wants to bring a stable offer to you because he's no longer with her. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Because he knows that she wasn't serious, okay? He knows that she wasn't serious, and he knows that she had deceitful motives here. She had deceitful motives. And now that he's moved on, and he's willing to give somewhere else, Six of Pentacles, she's angry about that. So she could be trying to manipulate him in some type of way. Manipulate him from being able to move forward. Seven of Swords. So you could be picking up that energy. I feel like she's trying to manipulate him from moving forward, because she knows that he's coming towards you and she can pick it up. Yeah, she's really trying to interfere with your DN, with Omid. But yeah, she's really trying to interfere with him because she knows he's coming towards you, but you're picking it up. You're picking up this energy though, right? Because he's blocked her off. Yeah, he doesn't. You see the back is turned, right? He don't want nothing to do with this woman, whoever she is. Yeah. So that's where you're picking it up. But you're protected. You are protected. So don't stress too much, because negative energies can't attach themselves to someone who is close to the divine. Right. So definitely sending you love and light, Sarah. Know that this too shall pass. It's an energy, you know. It's an energy. Because in a funny way, no name, you have. Because I've had a similar situation with someone. One of my clients asked me the same thing. You're most welcome. But like I said, up the incense. If you can get a hold of frankincense, get some. I think you can order them pretty quickly. Yeah. And you burn them. Like you get a little thing and just burn them. You know, the resin, the little rocks, frankincense resin, and burn them to clear out the energy. They're the equivalent of saging your home. Yeah. Yeah, no name. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's not acceptable. That's the thing, Lishai. That's the thing. Sarah, the only way I can describe the karmic's energy is like, if you're you said, Yolo, you wanted a general love reading for the next 6 months to see what's coming in, right? It is very much, no name. The only way I can equate the karmic's energy to is I'm going to use another deck though. Is, you know, the story in the Bible where Jesus cast demons into a herd of swine, because the demons were tormenting some man who came out from a cave or something, and he said something to the demons. He was saying something to them, and they were like, can you just cast us out into a herd of swine? Because they didn't want to leave. They were making the man sick. They were physically making him sick. The demons were. So they asked him, you know, can you just cast us out into a herd of swine? Because they didn't want to let him go. That's almost how the karmic's energy is. She doesn't want to release it. Because then she has nowhere to go. Like if he had sent those demons back to where they came from, they wouldn't have been able to go. They wouldn't have had anywhere to go, because they're technically not supposed to be here on earth. This is not their threshold. So they have to inhabit someone. They have to inhabit a being. Yeah. So that's kind of how the karmic energy is. It's lingering, it's clingy. it's parasitic. It's parasitic because they don't know what to do without the it's parasitic without their host, right? Yeah. Love. Let's do love. And let me pull this on the deck. It's very sad. It's very sad. Use a whole new deck, y'all. Oh, y'all, the devil's up. He just woke up. Reek. Are you ever cleaning yourself? Yeah, he just woke up. Oh my goodness. He's a mess. Because he's a mess. That's why. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, love, you're most welcome. You're most welcome. This energy shall pass. You know why no name? Because cycles, some people, sometimes throughout the course of life, we kind of experience the same cycles at times. Let's see. Spirit guides with the highest vibrational frequency, please allow me to see the messages for YOLO. What's coming in love? What does she need to be aware of for the next 6 months? What's coming in? 6 months is a long stretch, YOLO, but we're going to try it. We see you. You're cleaning yourself. Are you really that dirty? 9 of Cups. Okay. Wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. So somebody's going to see you as their wish fulfillment. This person is single and independent. Look at this. Queen of Cups. Ooh. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. So this person is going to see you as very beautiful, very sensitive, very loving, nurturing with the Queen of Cups here. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. So this person, not only are they single, independent, but this person, they do want something stable. They do. 10 of Pentacles is here. What else? We have the 3 of Swords. After they've been through heartache, or you both could have been through this. Some type of breakup or a situation that could have involved a third party situation. Let's see. Yeah. A new beginning. With the Ace of Swords, a new beginning, victory, success, but also clarity, right? You're going to be able to move forward with this person. Let's see. 3 of Pentacles, yeah. You're going to be able to start over with the 3 of Pentacles. Like I said, in the past, you could have been involved in a love triangle where there were multiple people involved, and you had to end that situation. You had to break up, leave that connection because there was too much going on. Yeah, and you've had an awakening, a spiritual awakening. This person has also had an awakening about needing to move forward in their life and releasing what doesn't serve them. Knight of Cups. This person is going to be a hopeless romantic. I love this card. I love this card in this deck, the Knight of Cups. He's just very chivalrous, very, like, really sweet. Yeah, really sweet. Like, he's the type of person that wants to make sure you're comfortable, wants to take you out where you want to go, make sure you have a good time. He's very considerate, right? King of Pentacles. This person's going to be serious. They're going to be serious. But this person, they got the money, just so you know. Whoever this masculine end that's coming towards you could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and I see a lot of earth energy here. Could definitely be. 10 of Cups. This person wants the end all be all. They are serious. Okay, we see it. Tell me more. Six of Coins. They want something that's balanced. They want a connection where it's equal give and take on both ends. So you're giving, they're giving, everybody's giving, and everybody's happy, right? 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Okay. It's all really beautiful energy here. The Lover's card is here. This person could be a soulmate. Yeah. This person wants to move forward with the Swords after being in something that was toxic with the Devil here. They had a past connection that was very low vibrational, or you did, where somebody had some codependency issues. Could have been heavy drinker, heavy smoker, whatever the case may be. Just a very low energy. And they're ready to move forward now. They're ready to move away from that to something more peaceful. 6 of Swords. Yeah. Right. Yeah, Temperance. This person wants something balanced. They want something balanced and peaceful. Could be a Sagittarius. 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. No. Well, they could have dealt with someone in their past who was in that type of energy. So it may not be you, but it could have been the person who's coming towards you. Their person in the past could have had that type of energy. Look. 7 of Pentacles. This person could be a little nervous, YOLO, so don't be taken back by it. They could be a little in their head with the 9 of Swords here. This person could have a lot of anxiety. But don't be taken back by it, because this person, they're going to kind of like look at the connection between you two objectively with the 7 of Coins, 7 of Pentacles. And they're going to analyze whether the connection is worth entertaining or even putting in time and effort. Because they're very serious. 8 of Pentacles here. Yeah, they're very focused. Whoever this person is, there. Like, I get a very mature, strong, mature energy from them. 4 of Swords. Yeah. They've been through a lot, but they've healed, or they're still healing. But there's this person, there can be happiness with this person. The Sun is here, right? And this is so cute. Let's do together the Sun. So there can definitely be happiness here, success, Wheel of Fortune. This is all due to divine timing with the Wheel of Fortune here. Queen of Wands. This is your energy here. Yeah. Queen of Wands. They'll see you as the Queen of Wands. Smart, intelligent, attractive, beautiful. Someone who's very ambitious and goal-oriented. Right? 7 of Cups. You're a good catch. You are a great choice. So they're going to see you as such. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Let's see. Well, sometime in the next 6 months, because that's what you asked me. So within the next 6 months, by the end of the year, someone's going to be coming in, okay, to express that they want some type of connection with you. Page of Cups. Yeah. This person could give a small gesture, a small expression of love. They can approach you. You might meet online. There's so many different scenarios here. With the Star, like I said, this person sees you as a star. They see you as absolutely beautiful. And, you know, they love your energy and they just want to be around you. Like I said, this person is serious. The Hierophant is here. This is Taurus energy. Or this person could be religious or spiritual with the Hierophant. 5 of Wands. This person could have some jealousy issues or like a little pride and ego here with 5 of Wands. But also this person could be a little bit combative at times. Because, you know, the 5 of Wands is about conflict. Thank you, no name. Yeah, this person wants to grow with you. The Empress is here. And they're going to see you as the Empress. They're going to see you as abundant. Hierophant, spirituality, morals, standards, and marriage in a traditional sense. So loyalty or committed relationship in the traditional sense. Yeah. They see you as the Empress, someone who's very productive. And then there's the Moon here. So there may be a little bit of confusion, like not really sure, a little bit of uncertainty, like not really sure if you're the person they want. This person could be a Leo. Strength is here on the bottom of the deck. Whoever this is coming towards you could be a Leo. But they could be a little unclear, or you could be a little unclear with the moon card here, if this is the person that you want to be with. So just make sure that you evaluate the connection, that you take a step back, and even get opinions from people around you. Like if you start dating this person, and just see, see what vibes you get from the person. Have deep conversations, meaningful conversations with this person to see if it can, if it can go further, So. Y'all, Reek's eating. Look at him. He don't like when I watch him. He's eating. Yeah. We see you. We see you eating. He don't like when I he don't like when I video him while he's eating. We see you. I had to be nosy. I had to be nosy, y'all. Let's see. Okay. Let me ask, what is the advice for you going forward? All right. So, what advice does Yo need to take, spirit guides of the highest vibrational frequency? What advice do you have for her moving forward? Whoever's next, go ahead and drop a question. Whoever is next, go ahead and drop your question. Did you eat all them pellets already? Okay, so we have the Hermit. Ooh. So this is a time period, YOLO, within the next 6 months for you to do some deep soul searching and analyzing. Hi, Julia. Yes, please like and subscribe. That's the only thing I ask. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Deep soul searching. Also, time to protect your energy, to protect your health also. All right. Protect your health, protect your energy. We see you. Queen of Swords. Yeah, make sure, like I said, wasn't playing. Queen of Swords. Make sure that you analyze whoever it is that comes into your energy, whoever it is that approaches you with the Queen of Swords. That way you can see through foolery right away. You can see red flags right away. Yeah. Make sure this person is not coming towards you for sex. That's what the spirit guide said. Tell her to make sure that whoever this dude is that's coming towards her, that he's not just in it to get his wand wet. Because if he is, you need to block him. You need to block him really quick and cut him off. Because that's toxic. Okay. That's the advice. Come on, y'all, give me Lover's Oracle. Hey, Christina. Yes, ma'am. Julia. Bray, can you add Julia to the list for me, please, dear? Oh, there is no need to be scared, love. No need to be scared. All right, spirit guides of the highest vibrational frequency, please let me see messages that you have for YOLO. What inspiring messages of love and light do you have for her? Love and light, love and light. It says, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. But it's not bad though. It's not bad because you do want to protect your energy, protect your health, especially with the whole COVID situation going on. You don't want to be around too many people too close. You want to build up your immunity, but also you want to protect your energy because you don't want just anyone coming into your energy. Your personal space, your body is a temple, and so is your mind. Okay? Acceptance. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So this says to me that whoever this person is that comes into your energy, YOLO. First, you want to kind of start out as friends and then work your way gradually into a connection with this person. Because, yeah, it helps to have, like, speaking from experience, it helps to have, like, you know, more of just like a friend connection before you take things further, because that you gain trust with that person gains your trust, you gain theirs, you have a mutual understanding of one another, where you're coming from, all that good stuff. So yeah, it says wait, exclamation mark. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So that's what they want you to know. Don't just wait for it. Allow it to come in naturally. All right, y'all. So I missed who was next. Okay, who was next? I'm sorry, I missed. Was it Julia? Was it you? I don't remember who was next. Christina, Julia, I don't remember who was next. So if you're next, drop a question. Sorry, on my ankle. Okay. All right, Julia. So what was the question? Good, YOLO. Great. Yes, ma'am. General love. Let's see what's coming in. Spirit guides of the highest vibrational frequency, please allow me to see the messages for Julia K. What does she need to know? What does she need to be aware of in love? Okay, here we go. Generals. You know what? I don't want to use this. I might use these for clarifiers. You too. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. Spirit guides of the highest vibrational frequency, please let me see the messages for Julia K in regards to love. I don't know why this deck, it feels different than all my other decks. Like it's glossy. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's glossy and it's thicker, but this is one of my favorite decks. It's become one of my favorites. Since Rico likes to chew. Let's see. We're not calling no bunny names. Let's see. All right. Ooh, okay. The moon. The moon in reverse. So that's a good sign, actually. The moon in reverse. So, Julia. Okay, now I'm feeling some type of way because I feel like maybe it was supposed to be upright. The moon is here. So somebody could be a Pisces or dealing with a Pisces or have Pisces in their chart. Cancer, Pisces. But the moon in reverse is a great sign because that indicates, no longer be having illusions or confusions about something or uncertainties. Secrets being revealed. All right. What general love messages do you have for Julia? Queen of Pentacles. Someone sees you as the Queen of Pentacles. Very responsible, reliable, practical, nurturing. You may have children. You may be a mother. Queen of Wands. I see you as a Queen of Wands. Go-getter. You have high standards. Which is fine, which is great, because you should. You deserve the best. Let's see. Page of Pentacles. Someone may be reaching out to you, Julia. Someone wants to make an offer. Solid offer. It's a small offer because it is a page of Pentacles, but they want to reach out with some form of communication. Spirit said to use your intuition. Okay, use your intuition. Go with your gut instincts. If you feel that this person is legit, give them an opportunity. If not, cut it off. Okay, cut it off. Because at the end of the day, what matters the most is you. Queen of Cups. Your sanity, your health, everything. You. What other love messages? Love messages do you have? Oh, Queen of Swords. I love this Queen of Swords here because she's sitting at a desk with a notebook, and it's almost like she's analyzing something. She's looking at a list, something that's written down. She has a pencil up to her temple, like she's thinking about something. And the Queen of Swords is definitely analytical. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. The person who's coming towards you could be an air sign, or you could be an air sign. But the message here is for you to analyze thoroughly and see through any BS that somebody might be bringing towards you, right? So that you're not stuck and unable to move forward. Small offer is like a new beginning. It's a fresh start. When I say a small offer, it's like you're just meeting the person. You two are just getting acquainted with one another. So it's more like a new offer is what it really is. I know a small offer because pages are new. They're childlike energy, low-key immature sometimes. Like the Page of Cups carries a certain immaturity about it in the reverse energy. So yeah. Knight of Wands. Be aware of the person, bringing in a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry between you two. But where is it going? That's the question, right? Where is it going? Where is the connection going? Make sure you find out what their intentions are, is what Spirit said. Find out the intentions, ask questions with the Queen of Swords here. So, find out if they're willing to do what it takes. Hangman, right? If they're willing to make some sacrifices, if they're serious before you move forward, right? Because this person could be all talk and no action. Knight of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. Let's see. Yeah, this person could be stuck in their head. They could carry some low vibrational energy. So Spirit's just saying be aware of that. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Things ended between you and this person. Yeah, this person carries a lot of burdens. They're overwhelmed. They bring a lot of stress to the table, a lot of drama. Ten of Wands, where this person is. They really stress you out. Third, Knight of Swords. This person was all talk and no action. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this person had a lot of good game. They talked about wanting to bring something solid to the table with the Knight of Pentacles. But, did they ever come through though? Four of Swords. You had to take a break from that connection. Four of Swords. There was some healing that needed to be done. A pause, a break from this person. The Magician is here. The Magician is here. I don't know why, I feel like with the Magician here, this person played games. let's see. This person could have played games with the magician here.